What a rough way to find out that sweet potatoes aren't so sweet. Or maybe someone's just seeking some attention. Sometimes people are in some unspoken mom competition where they feel like they got to bash on other moms to make themselves feel better. Or they're just, I don't know, showing their whole ignorant ass all over the internet. Yes, I made a video the other night where I talked about postpartum psychosis. And in that, I talked about the starting point. So the onset of it can come, and I gave a time point. I said it can start as early as 48 to 72 hours. Like that's the earliest recorded, but it can start anywhere within the first couple of weeks. That's what I said. That's when it starts. I made no comment about how long it goes. In fact, if you'd watched the entire video, there were numerous places where I called out the potential for this to be a long-lasting illness, including what I said, and I'm referring back to my notes now, after experiencing postpartum psychosis, mothers have a 50 to 80% chance of another psychiatric episode happening later, which is usually within the bipolar spectrum. I also said that postpartum psychosis may be the first presentation of bipolar disorder, meaning if you have bipolar and it's never been diagnosed, postpartum psychosis can be the first indicator to doctors and that they should keep their eyes open for that illness instead of just a postpartum psychosis. There's basically their little dots in their head should connect to say, it's so rare that people suffer from postpartum psychosis. I wonder if this woman is bipolar. So many of you coming in the comments saying, well, she was never, show me where she was diagnosed as having postpartum psychosis. She wasn't. That's the problem. She was misdiagnosed. That's the problem. Because women with PPP may also exhibit symptoms that may be mistaken for just regular medical illness. When you go to your doctor, especially postpartum, and you complain about things that may include irritability, mood changes, confusion, lack of sleep, anxiety. Unfortunately, it sounds like they just chalk that up to other medical issues that like I would have. If I went to the doctor right now with those symptoms, they would treat a new mother the exact same way they would treat me, a 56-year-old woman. Except for with me, they'd be like, oh, it's just menopause. Like they would chalk it up to something else that we have not ever done enough research on. Because in the United States, we don't give a fuck about women's health. Like I will keep repeating. Screening, medical screening for postpartum psychosis is difficult due to the range of how it presents. It's not like it comes like all just packaged in a neat package and they go, bingo, that's what it is. There is a fluctuation over time, right? Fluctuation over time is a key word here. This is the National Institute of Health telling us this, which means there could be days where everything's perfectly fine. And then there's other days where it fluctuates and it goes way up here and it goes way down here and it goes way over here. Over time, it fluctuates. And that means that it can go appear to sort of go away or be stable for a while and then come roaring back. That's what that means. Well, again, I know sometimes people just go trolling to look for arguments, but I promise you my comment section is not the place to do that.